need you guys to understand just how insane my life is. So picture this. You are an introvert that takes care of animals for a living. You create your own nonprofit because of how alarmingly expensive this is. Accidentally grow a mass following online. Your whole life changes, and the next thing you know, you have no idea what furries even are, but you're being invited to be a special guest at Ellie's FurryCon. I want to remind you guys that I had no knowledge. But they said, hey, we would be thrilled to have you guys as our yearly event charity, and we'll raise some money for you. That sounds amazing. Thank you for even thinking of us. But they also said, you might get some backlash from partnering with us. Well, why is that? And I was open to a whole nother universe of the internet. So this is my review on the furry fandom. Mind you, I had no expectations. I said, I honestly could not care less how you live your life. Everyone has hobbies. I mean, I'm the weird one here. I'm taking care of cats in diapers. If anyone is allowed to judge, it most certainly is not me. And if your hobby is not hurting anybody and you're wanting to raise money for a charity, why on God's green earth would I say no? And it was wonderful. I am now a hardcore furry stan, and I am here to defend. I never want to do another event again unless it can top this one. And I'm not sure that you could. And if you want to say anything bad about them, I'm gonna stop you right there and remind you that they just raised $10,000 for our kitten nursery. If it helps the kittens, exploit me, baby. I am for sale. But I have never been surrounded by a more kind-hearted, genuinely nice and loving, accepting community than I have at FurryCon LA. Every one of you was incredible, and I'm gonna go into it because I have never loved a social outing. And not just were they kind, but they were like freaking brilliant. Like some of them taught at Harvard, you guys. One had invented a part that goes into the Apple Watch. And every person was so gentle and so respectful of our kitties. They loved to hear their stories, and a lot of the disabled kitties brought in a lot of the disabled furry community. And then I got to find some cool people as well. They handmade and raffled off for us these huge furry hats. You guys, they hand make it. I don't think you understand when I say they make this, okay? Do you not see the skill behind this? I don't care what your opinion is on how it's being used. Look at the skill behind these. And then every single vendor's booth donated something to auction off for us to fundraise for the kitties. And it was just mind-blowing, and we were filled with the most insane amount of gratitude. And you guys never stop blowing me away. I just can't believe this is my life. I mean, I just can't believe this is my life. Look at all of the things that you guys all donated to auction off. We also got to join in on improv events where I was working for those extra dollars. Dobby put on a whole ass show, and the drag queens helped me figure out my hair crisis by teaching me about wigs. So this was a win in every which direction. I met so many cool people that I hope to work with in the future, and you guys raised $10,000 for us over that weekend. So maybe don't be surprised if the rescue turns up with a custom mascot made in the near future. So in my experience, 10 out of 10. If you're not hurting anybody, and in this case, they literally are helping my craziness, I don't care what your craziness is. We crazy together, and let's go save some lives. And also, really quickly, I just want to say that I found this book afterwards that somehow did not make it into the auction, that a bunch of artist vendors teamed up and drew a picture each in, and I am so sorry, but I do want you to know that I now have it, and I treasure it. I hope that's okay.